Hey, little Jimmy.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you like Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, it's alright.
So do you think it'd be fun to be a pirate?
Yeah?
Well, guess what? You couldn't be more wrong.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I know. At some point, every kid has dreamed about being a swashbuckling, cornshuckling, wife-cuckling, cocksuckling pirate, but trust me when I say, it was really not all it's cracked up to be. First, we'll talk about the food. So
The most insane part about Allison Brie is the fact that she is 38 years old. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I have to put that out there. Like 38 years old. I can't stop. Sorry, I'm just like Googling Allison Brie on the side. Man. Married to Dave Franco, yes. I'm literally Coomer locked on the other on my tertiary monitor. I'm watching Community. She was 30 playing a 20-year-old. Yeah, she fucking did great. Oh my god, dude. Okay, yeah, a man after my own heart. Okay, Allison Brie, Alexandria Daddario. These are the same kinds of people. Like this is the same kind of appeal. Yes, 100%. But Allison Brie over Daddario, in my opinion.
one staple of the pirate diet was salted meat, usually wild oxen or pork. And I love jerky as much as the next guy, but this wasn't like a bag of Jack Links. In fact, it was probably closer in texture to your shoes than any meat you've ever eaten.
It's not just brunette with blue eyes. There's another component that most people are unaware of.
You couldn't just snap into a Slim Jim. That's a modern luxury that we take for granted. Back then, the slogan was, gnaw on a Slim Jim for minutes on end, grinding it between your molars while the gallons of salt turn your mouth into a desert until the mangled hunk of flesh in your mouth is just soft enough to be shoved down your greasy fucking pirate throat without tearing a hole. Another essential food item was known as hardtack. This was essentially just flour and water baked into a cracker-like brick. Beyond the fact that it was totally flavorless, hardtack was also extremely dense, to the point where pirates would often...
Oh my god. Shouts out to Steve MRE from our older fucking older community memes. Hardtack boys. Steve MRE info 1989 is fucking losing his shit. He's just cooming at the thought of being able to eat a hardtack from like 1717.
Have to slam their fists down on it in order to break it into pieces small enough to fit in their mouth. As long as it was kept dry, hardtack almost never spoiled, although it often became infested with weevils. Excuse me,
protein,
sir,
baby.
I'm a vegan, so like, can I have a new piece? One without any of Mother Nature's beautiful creatures in it? Thanks.
It's protein.
Wait a minute, is this gluten-free? This better be hemp rope. Nah, but the weevils didn't make you sick or change the taste all that much, so, and this is true, the crew would just eat it in the dark, so that way they couldn't tell if they were eating a normal chunk or a weevily one. Then there's the crowding. So pirate ships typically packed in as many crew members as possible, because more pirates means more manpower when you go to board an enemy ship. Of course, the downside to that is that you're basically like a bunch of hairy, unwashed sardines. Let me illustrate what a typical night below deck was like. So you're sprawled out on the damp, musty wood floor. Everything's pitch black, you can't see a thing. The smell of the filth and the mold forces you to...
This is what they took away from us, the feminists, boys. We could have had this. You know what I'm saying? We could have had this, you know, just hanging out with the lads, all right? Hanging out with the lads on a fucking musty ship. You know, doing gay shit. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude.
To only breathe through your mouth. Suddenly, your left hand feels wet. Probably just seawater leaking through the hull. You sniff your hand. Nope. No, that's piss. You feel something furry rub up against your elbow. It was either the body of a diseased rat or the beard of your diseased crewmate. Either way, that's probably where the piss came from. Some guy's moaning loudly in the next room. Hopefully he's just jerking off, because if he's dying, that's one more body to deal with in the morning. Rinse and repeat for 8 hours, and then it's daytime. The poor diet and cramped conditions led to disease being a huge problem aboard pirate ships. The most well-known of these diseases is scurvy, where you don't get enough vitamin C. When scurvy first begins, you just kind of feel tired all the time, no big deal. Then you get weird spots on your skin and your gums start bleeding. This progresses until all your teeth fall out and all of your body's mucous membranes start gushing blood and pus, causing you to die. So that's a lot of fun. There were tons of other diseases too. I won't go...
Dude, like 90% of the diseases is... Oh, he's getting to it. Never mind. I was going to say, it's all fucking dick related because they were just straight up fucking one another and fucking prostitutes all around the fucking world, okay? Back and forth across continents, carrying fucking diseases that did not exist into different islands and then taking that and like bringing it to other fucking ports.
Go through them all, but here's a few honorable mentions. Also, some people say that alcoholism is a disease. I might just be disturbed, but that's one sickness I could definitely get down with. If it is a disease, then yeah, just about every pirate had this one. If anything, though, I'd call that one of the few upsides of pirate life. Finally, there's the combat. So you've gone through all these disgusting, horrible living conditions, but at least you can enjoy the thrill of battle, right? Swinging from rope to rope, sword in your mouth, long, intense saber duels, that kind of thing. But that's typically not how it went down. For one thing, when pirates boarded a ship, 9 times out of 10, they'd just surrender immediately. Because what are a bunch of well-groomed merchants gonna do against a horde of disgusting barbarians? If the defending ship did decide to fight back though, the resulting brawl wouldn't be anything like the movies. It'd be way worse, like immediate R rating. Because pirates rely a lot on brutality, both because they don't have much real training, and because it scares the shit out of people. If you were a deckhand on an invaded ship and you were stupid enough to fight back, you wouldn't be dancing around doing flips and shit. None of that. Instead, they'd probably shoot you in the stomach with a flintlock pistol, kick you to the ground, chop off your shoulder blade with a hand axe, gouge out your eyes with a marlin spike, wind your intestines around the prow, and then toss your twitching body overboard. And that's only a slight exaggeration. Honestly, if Jack Sparrow got attacked by actual—
Wait, I thought some of the main pirates though originally were not super fucking brutal, like the Bellamy, Black Sam Bellamy. Am I wrong about this? Isn't that? I guess he was. No, Charles Vane was very brutal. Yes, but that's Charles Vane was known for his brutality. Barbarians are pirates or pirates barbarians. You're right, because people surrendered immediately. If not, then murder happened. 20 minutes. What? Blackbeard was known for being intimidating, but in reality, he rarely killed anyone. Yes, except for the fact that Blackbeard betrayed me personally when I thought he was like a fucking based abolitionist, and then he literally sold his crewmates to slavers when he wanted to cut a deal with the governor of the then forming colony of North Carolina. Fucking bullshit, dude. Yeah, literally the worst motherfucking betrayal of all time. Straight up. He's the son of a plantation owner, okay? His second in command, his quartermaster, is a Black Caesar, who is a freed slave, literally starts off as an abolitionist and like routinely is hitting slave ships, not just because they have the most wealth, but also because he's hitting slave ships exclusively to free African slaves. Those African slaves end up working for him. He like the freed African slaves end up working for him as free men for the most part. Then he fucking turns around and sells them. Really fucked up, dude. Really, really, really fucked up. It is a massive, massive anime betrayal. And then he got his head chopped off and fucking put on the fucking main thing of a of the ship.
Pirates, he wouldn't last a second. It's kind of like a used car salesman going to prison, like, I'll be fine. If anybody tries intimidating me, I can get out of it with my quick wit and charming personality. Boy, you look real pretty from behind. Oh wow, I'm boned. So yeah, in short, if you're thinking about pulling a Captain Phillips anytime soon, I'd advise against it. That's all for today. Till next time, I'm...
Okay, Blackbeard, rest in piss, son of a plantation owning piece of shit. No, I thought he was based at first. I think the syphilis, honestly, it's a bit like, I like to believe that the syphilis rotted his brain and that's why he became the way he did. There's more, there's a CGP Grey video on pirates too, right? There's like a bunch of how to be a pirate videos, right? He's done. Let's watch
Hello.
this.
So you want to be a pirate, my lad? Well, let me tell ye, being a pirate be all about branding. Yar, it's a business, but branding be bringing in the booty, and if ye be shipping with our jolly crew, ye need love this Jolly Roger. Question, isn't waving a pirate flag like waving a We Are Thieves flag? It seems not helpful. This skull and crossbones be more than just a bit of arg, look at us. It's plumage prerequisite for plundering. As pirates, we be wanting booty. Booty be licious. But parties protect their booty, preferring it unplundered. So we must plunder asunder, which 'tis a lot of work and risk. Who needs that? See, we want free booty. When we ask for booty, booty to be granted, and bounce. But why would a ship just give up? The branding! Plus a surprise reveal. Ye were right, we don't fly the flag for fun, we fly false flags, keeping the Roger hidden for just the right moment. Our ship be lean and mean, and we hide this too. With prey in sight, we billow barrels behind, so though our sails be full, our speed be slow, and we seem fat and full, with supplies kept above deck for greater effect. Okay, that's pretty clever. But this be my favorite, a camouflaged hull, painted canvas unfurled to cover the true number of guns. Behold! That looks pretty fake. Yar, it need only look good from afar. The ships be seen at a distance through.
Okay, I can't get over his fucking accent thing that he's trying to do. It's like, it's hurting my brain, dude. It's just so
through
bad.
a looking glass on the high seas. Branding is image, not reality. And empire and merchants do the reverse, carving and painting fake cannon to intimidate. But fake.
Hey, top of the hour, every hour. It's time for the second ad break of the day, by the way. I'm just going to run it, and I'm going to run the
Guns
video.
don't shoot, now do they? So, we be sailing slowly along, all how do you do, fellow countrymen? Then, when close enough, the reveal. Cutting our cover, unfurling the flag, ditching the drag, and sullying pantaloons. That's branding. Do it right, and they won't fight. Why, again? I feel like you're not answering this question. Look, think like one of those poor seaman sods yonder. Imagine ye be working for the Empire, minding yourself, when, surprise, pirates, please present your booty. Ugh, this guy's the worst. Your captain can choose to fight or not, but if ye fight and if ye lose, we will torture crewmen to death while others watch. Oh, that's not jolly. That's not jolly at all. Look, sometimes misguided men will try to hide booty, and we can't have that. We don't want to torture, understand? I scorn to do anyone a mischief when it not for my advantage. But brands must mean something, and torturing over hidden treasure is quite memorable, which generates effective word-of-mouth marketing. At least from those who have told us the truth about hidden treasure and thus get to keep their tongues. Ah, so be the sailor's choice. Fight, lose, maybe torture for you, maybe death for you, pirates get booty anyway. What a hassle for nothing, and we make it so easy to give up. If your captain simply surrenders, we leave everyone alone. No fighting, no torture, just a
Yeah, I was going to say the other side of it is like they would literally help you. Bro, please, Max Arcane, please, brother, please stop. This is over the course of so many days, dude. Like, please stop, dude. The time it took for you to span this, you could have literally just Googled it, okay? Just Google it and come to your own conclusion. You could have written a fucking dissertation on the benefits or the side effects of a fucking negative income tax, okay?
transference of booty between ships passing on the high seas.
The many
on the other
problems
hand,
with a negative
you could
income
fight
tax.
and you might win, though maybe as less of a man than before, but lose and you might beg for mercy in the last and longest moments of your life. Boop. The flag we raise lets ye know.
Didn't Blackbeard free slaves after the king gave pirate pardon? He thought all the other pirates were being babies and just wanted to be more brutal and sold slaves? Yes, he sold slaves. Not only just slaves, but he literally fucking sold, worse than just selling straight up slaves that he intercepted. He sold the freed slaves in his own crew that were loyal to him. They all thought that they were going to they all thought they were all going to live freely in North Carolina, and he just fucking sold them.
Your options before loading that cannon. And we have one more surrender incentive. Say the target captain calls his men to fight to protect his booty. That captain is a fool and probably cruel, treating his men like mule, feeding them gruel while admiring a jewel, the whole crew sick of his rule. When they see our flag and the captain's command, the crew can mutiny, letting us aboard without resistance, and as thanks for their assistance, we be holding a court of the captain where his crew can complain. Knowing this chance corrodes a captain's confidence in command, given the crew's critique of his conduct could conclude his career. It's hilarious. Though the Empire calls us outlaws, we also be angels of vengeance on the high seas. What's
It's almost
branding?
done. It's almost done. When it's done, we're gonna move on from this to another video where hopefully he's not doing this fucking accent.
Terror
okay?
and mercy and justice combined. It's beautiful. So, that's the pirate's life. Sure, the Empire's noose will dangle over your head, but you'll have brothers in arms and booty in hand. What say ye? I'd like to talk to that guy before I decide. So how does this work exactly? If you'd like to be a pirate, you need to understand it is a business. You can't have a crew or a ship or a brand without a business model to support them. But pirate business is like any other. Make a product or provide a service to your customers in exchange for money, then spend that money on equipment and personnel to make more product for more customers for more money. The difference with Piracy Incorporated is our customers don't wish to be serviced. No matter, with the correct spending on equipment and personnel, the business will service them regardless. Do you have to? My boy, if we don't service our customers, someone else will. And the
Okay, this is kind of sleeper. I'm done with